What's up everyone, how's it going? Today I'm bringing you another Warframe tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about what are mods and what do they do and how do they benefit you. Mods can be picked out throughout your Warframe experience through missions, through events, through spy missions, through all that. Mods are used to increase your damage or stats or whatnot in your Warframes, your primary weapons, your secondary, your melee weapons, your Kubro, your Kavat, your Arcwing, and these are all used to increase your damage, your power, your survivability, your speed, and how much damage you do. Most of the starting mods that you get are shield boosters or health boosters and elemental mods. All these mods can be used to achieve different builds for different warframes for different benefits. You can even combine two or more elements to make different damage types, which are called combined elements. These are, I'm going to go more in depth in what do they do in another tutorial discussing about damage 2.0, which is combining elements to make different types of damage. With all that said, I'm going to explain the difference between three physical damage groups: impact, puncture, and slash. Puncture is mostly effective against each one of these physical damage groups is good against a certain faction. So for example, for impact it's good against the corpos, the puncture is good against the Grineer, and slash is good against the infected. So now I'm going to explain the best way you can mod any weapon and your warframes, and explain to you the three main types of ways you would mod said weapon. So for example, this weapon this weapon has a stat chance of 10.0, so this is not a stats weapon. And this crit chance is a 35.0%. So if your weapon is over 25% in crit, as you can see here, if it's over 25% chance, it is a crit weapon. If it would be over 25, if it would be over 20% in your status weapon, it's a status weapon. And if it's below in both, it would be a normal weapon. So what would you do, for instance, if it's a crit chance weapon? You will want to increase the crit chance. So let me show you. So you will look for any mod that increases your crit chance, because it's a crit weapon. See if I can find one here real fast. Right here. So what you would want to do is you would want to equip this, and you would come over here. Now, this is another important thing when it comes to modding. There's something called endo, and as you're gonna see now, endo is used to increase your mods, to make them stronger. So as you can see, it goes from a 25% crit chance to a 150% chance crit chance, sorry. So you would come and you would upgrade them, and once I load back in, and now you see it's an 87.5% crit chance instead of having the, what was it? The 35. So that's what you want to do when it comes to crit weapons. Now let me show you if I can show you an example with stats weapon. So this one, is it this one? No, sorry, incorrect. So this one right here, this is a stats weapon. As you can see, it has, oh actually no, it's okay, it's stats and crit. So what you would do is you would go over stats instead of crits. So what you would do for stats is you would go through your mods as we did for the crit, look through them until you find a stats booster element. This, you'll find a stats um, mod, and you would go to your modding section, go over here, fusion, and just upgrade it to as high as you can. Right now I have a lot of credits and a lot of endo, so it's easier for me, but for some of you, you might not be able to, so maybe just putting 1 or 2 levels into it would be more beneficial than just having at level 0. One thing that a lot of people get mistake, uh, a lot of mistakes that people do when it comes to modding, I used to do it as well. Just because you only have, let's say, 3 out of the 8 um, mods equipped, it would be more beneficial for you to have 3 leveled up instead of having 8 non-leveled up, because you're not going to be doing much as if they were leveled. Alright, so if they're if they're normal weapons, what you would want to do is you want to, for example, here, let's say the stats was 10% and the crits 10%. Let's say that's the case with this weapon. So what you would want to do is you will want to make elements. You would want to put elements, and if you combine 2 elements, you're gonna make, for example, gas, which is good against the affected. But I'll go over that in another tutorial called Damage Types 2.0. So if you did find this tutorial beneficial, please don't forget to comment, like, and or subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day. See ya.